Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, my name is Old School Nerd and it is Friday and I woke up and I pick up my phone when I wake up this morning and the number of Twitter messages from all of you that are like, dude, Nemophila, they released a new video, you gotta check it out. I'm like, okay. So here we go. Please like and subscribe to the channel, check us out. This video, the link to this video will be in the description, of course. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. It's got all those social media feeds, you know, the ones that woke me up this morning to tell me about this. Also, it has our Patreon for those who support the channel, because, of course, we need it. And, of course, Old School Nerd Store, which has all of our merchandise, which is more of the stupid things about me that are on shirts. All right, guys. Again, my name is Old School Nerd, and this is Nemophila. That's a kind of a techno backing track there. A little different than their last one. That's kind of a cool groove, that little breakdown right there. At first, it was kind of throwing me off because it was kind of techno, a little poppy for metal. And she was doing this, you know, kind of new metal chant thing. Wasn't feeling it. And then this little groove right here where I stopped it, I'm going to back it up just a little bit so we can enjoy that groove from the beginning of it. And then, yeah, it's starting to come into its own now. So starting with this groove, I'm going to get into this here. So here we go. Set fire, yeah, around me too, baby. Come on, let them burn not to be shining like the suns. 溢れ出す影、生かす影、巻き込むI don't like monster。腰揺らして髪かき上げ、踊り狂え。ただ見てるなら服は脱いで。Okay, you know, every time I see this band play, it's a different look from the last video, which was the first one I saw of them, and it's so poppy. The run, the chorus run is so it's kind of pop metal, and the techno beat is throwing me off. But then whenever they go to that groove on the breakdown before the chorus, you feel like it's Nemophila again. Two things real quick. They obviously love to have fun when they play, which is great. Both lead guitarists have 7 strings, and they're manipulating them quite lovely. The fashion choice of this group is so outside the thought process, and this is why I want to say it. Okay, I'm going to give you 3 examples. Bandmade, duh. Okay, Bandmade and Baby Metal, very gimmicky, right? Because Baby Metal is, you know, they're always changing from when they were just 3 little girls in little girl outfits all the way up to this more metal goddesses kind of thing they're doing now. They have a theme. Bandmade obviously is a theme. And even Love Bites has kind of a, how do you explain glam rock? I mean, they're dressed like they're going to a ball, right? Or, you know, like uniforms that are white, you know, they look like cruise ship employees. This group is exactly the opposite. Do you get the fact that they are not a garage band, but they're dressed like one? Half the girls are in t-shirts with, you know, with dance pants on. One girl's got slits on her pants. The lead singer is literally wearing the same outfit she was wearing on the last video, which is cool. It's consistency. And then the lead guitarist to the right, who had the stockings and the long skirt, has the same setup, but it's more grunge emo style where she's wearing boots with it, and instead of a stocking, it's tights with a skirt, and it's much more. It's not as provocative. It's more, let's get on stage and let's go to work. This band's kind of an enigma to me right now, and I kind of like it. It's the kind of thing that makes you go, I want to label it, but oh, y'all have changed it again. Well, so I can't label it. That's a good thing. Okay, another thing I'm having a problem with, there are going to be people that are going to comment to this video and say, and I kid you not, they're going to sit there and they're going to look at this part and they're going to watch this guitarist here and this guitarist's hands, mid-neck of the guitar, playing the notes that the keyboard backing track are playing, and people are going to say, oh, no, it's not a backing track. They're playing it with the guitars. No, they're not. That is definitely a keyboard backing track. Okay, if somebody could make a guitar sound like that, there would be no guitar players. So they are playing it, but that's not the sound you're hearing. It is a keyboard backing track or a synthesized backing track. My problem with it is I kind of wish they were playing it on guitars, and it was but it was actually, instead of a keyboard backing track, let the girls with the guitars play it, amp them up, crank up the sound of them. That's the only thing I don't like about it so far, is that I can see the notes they're scrolling through. That would be that hype melody, but you can't hear it. Like, you can't watch this. Okay, I want you to realize that the keyboard, that part that's playing is not a guitar sound in any shape of the word, unless you plugged in a guitar into a computer and altered it. But you're not going to do that. So what I'm trying to figure out is, why don't they just let the guitars play it? Watch. No, literally, like, she will literally play it right in front of your face, but you don't hear her. You won't even hear her guitar. Watch. Okay, let me back it up a little bit. She's playing it right now. This one, okay, the one on the left was playing that gung, 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 the guitar part. That's what she was doing. But the guitarist on the right was playing that melody. You could maybe hear it in the background, but the keyboards was drowning it out. My thought was, why not crank her up and let her play it? Anyway. Hey, it's the artist. Let them do whatever the hell they want, right? Guitars aren't loud enough. I'm just going to say it. This is the exact total opposite of the last couple of Florianson studio vocal performances where she wasn't loud enough as a vocal performance, but this is a band performance and you can't hear the band. I hear the drummer. I can hear the bass rhythm a little bit, but these two guitarists, I'm watching their hands. They're playing notes that you don't even get to hear. They're playing them. I can hear them sort of in the background, but you don't get to hear them. And the only reason why I know they're happening is because I'm watching their hands. The two guitarists on this song are playing a lot more than what you get to hear on this recording. By the way, that is not a critique on these ladies, by the way. So before you blow me up in the comments, I'm sorry. If these ladies are going to go through all the effort to play these amazing riffs that I'm watching their fingers do, why can't we hear them? Hear them a little bit. It's one hell of a breakdown. And you can hear the guitars, but there's not enough emphasis on them. Like they're not crisp enough. They even when they're playing this breakdown, are they driving the breakdown? It's not driving. It could be much more driving. Why don't they have the guitars more in the mix to these two ladies are playing amazing tags and hooks that all I hear is nothing. Okay, you guys know I love the drummer of this band, right? Okay, Supermom drummer. So as much as I love drumming and hearing the drums, all I hear on this breakdown is that cymbal splash and duh, 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 duh. And I don't get to hear the hooks and the tags that these guitars are doing when they should be equal or a little bit higher than the drums to where you have that energy, and it's just not there in this. Does anybody agree with me on this at all? Let me know in the comments. And if you hear it too, cool. By the way, again, I am not their producer. I'm not their sound mixer. I am not their audio engineer, and I'm not the writer of this song. I'm not even an artist. Okay? I'm just saying there's so much going on here that we're not hearing that I wish we were more. I want to hear more of them, not less. Figured it out. Okay, she's in her solo setting on her pedal. Before a lead guitarist goes into their solo, they push on a pedal or a switch, turns the guitar into that lead level, and it's preset. The level that she's playing right now and the level that the other guitarist was playing at the time should have been the level of the entire song. Can you imagine how ridiculous this song would be if it was playing like that? I'm going to give you an example that is completely unrelated to this band. Ginger. No. Take Tatiana out of this. This is not a Tatiana port. It's Eugene, Ivan, right? Okay, so Eugene and Ivan as the rhythm section, okay, and it's the three members of Ginger, the band members, the three band members of Ginger. Take what little they have as being only three members, and through the accents of being able to show off the best of each one of them, and the mix allowing each one of them to give that little extra tag, that little extra accent, gives them that groove that makes Ginger Ginger. I know from the last song I heard of this band that these ladies have all the talent of any metal band out there. This song is not, I mean, if you want to show me what she's doing on the guitar right now for the solo, that's great. But I happen to know she's doing just as amazing stuff throughout the rest of the song, and I can't hear it because the mix is off. For me. Again, I'm an idiot. I'm just telling you. I wish. The song is awesome. The guitars, the playing is awesome. I just don't understand why they don't take such amazing talent and show it instead of just putting it in the back mix and playing it. Yeah, well, you know what? If I want to listen to Party Rock Anthem from LMFAO, I'll listen to it. This is easily my favorite part of the song right here, because your guitarists Look, they're looking at each other, they're linking together, they know what their part is, they know they're going to do a duet together. And the drummer changes her playing and goes over to a syncopated hi-hat hit to create a different element that says, hey guys, as the drummer, I'm letting you know this is special. Look at this. Now, these moments in the last minute of the song should have been going on since the beginning. You know what makes Love Bites so amazing? That they have those two guitars, and from the beginning of any song to the very end of every song, you can hear the dynamic between them at all times. I felt like throughout this song, until this point, they were in the background as a supporting role. Here's the problem. I don't know who they were supporting. Were they supporting a backing track? Oh my God, that's it. Was this band playing live with all their talent, playing in support of a backing track for half this song? You know why I'm upset? I'm not upset because of the band or the song. I'm upset because this is what happens when you throw a video on me out of nowhere and I have no time to prepare my brain. But just from how I'm feeling about this, if you are putting a backing track and you're taking this guitarist, the guitarist on the left, that bass player, this singer, and that drummer, and they're playing the backing of a backing track, you fucked up. Yeah, I'm doing the whole thing again because I enjoy this part. Okay, here, right here, they should have been doing this right here the whole damn song. Now I'm hearing the drummer, I'm hearing the bass player, I'm hearing these two amazing guitarists play phrasing and tags and syncopation between each other while she's singing, and it sounds like Nemophila right now. Okay, know that my opinions are just my opinions. I really don't know a lot about this band, but I do know my music and I do know what I love to hear. And what I love to hear is artistry. And anytime you take a backing track of keyboards and you drown out amazing musicians, I don't care what the song is, you're robbing yourself of that amazing feeling that they're doing right this moment. This is what this band does better. As much as I love the two guitarists of Love Bites and what they do, I like these two more. Why? Because they literally look at each other, that whole section right there when they were looking at each other, and they were enjoying the connection and they were having fun. And that is awesome to see. That right there reminds me of the old school rock guys. Like when you go and you'd see like these big massive rock shows back in the 70s and 80s in big arenas, and you'd have like two bands that would come on stage and play an encore together, right? You know, like, okay, I can't even give you an example, but like if Van Halen came out and they played with another mega band, you know, and all of a sudden those two guitars see each other and they're playing a song that isn't even either one of theirs, right? Like, have you ever seen the tribute shows when they go out there like on a Hall of Fame show? like a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and like so the Foo Fighters go out, okay, and they play the Rush induction, right? So Foo Fighters are playing Rush songs, and then Rush joins them, and they're playing songs together, and all of a sudden somebody comes out and joins them, and they play a song that none of them. It's not a Rush song. It's not a Foo Fighter song. They're just playing another song, and they all look at each other and like, and they all, and when you see it in their face, and their faces are like, "This is so freaking awesome, right?" That is a classic, amazing, emotional music moment that should never be discounted. These two ladies just had one of those on a song that's theirs, and the portion of the song right now is kind of music that I love. If you feel the same way, now I'm not saying the song's not good. I'm saying the song is great. The only thing about the song that I wasn't feeling at the beginning was this keyboard backing track that was drowning out the guitars that were playing stuff that was way better than a backing track. Apparently they fixed it. Tag back. Yeah, I know the keyboards are probably coming back at the end for the tag out. Called it. Literally, the last 2 seconds of the song was the best. Don't down. I mean, come on, it's like the best part of the song. No, that hook that they do and that rundown, they did it before the first chorus and they did it during the bridge. That's a really nasty, evil, disgusting run, and it's awesome to hear. I think the song was great overall. I think these ladies are amazing. Again, this is a reaction channel, okay? So you're here to see how I react to something for the first time. And my reaction to this is, damn, I hate keyboard backing tracks playing over amazing musicians. Now, having said that, song's great. It's a great song. Hey, it's just me. Everybody have a great Friday. I don't mean to be an a-hole, and please don't think that I don't like the song. I like the song. But if you guys ask me, hey, I'm going to Old School Nerd's channel because I want to see how he reacts to them, I'm always going to be honest. Honestly, that song would have been so much better if they had just let the two guitarists run with that thing instead of putting a backing track on it. But again, I ain't in control of anything. I'm just a guy doing a reaction, making coffee early on a Friday morning.